Trixie Ash here. If you've seen my first intro video, welcome back. If you just barely watched it, welcome to my channel. So today I'm in the middle of doing my makeup routine, therefore why my face, being this way. I just barely straightened my hair. I didn't want to film that because who wants to watch that, right? So now I just did my foundation using the Sephora Oil Free. Probably can't see that. And same with the concealer, also from Sephora. So now I'm just adding some bronzer. Forget exactly where this one's from. So just gonna take a brush and just, my mirror is above, if I'm looking away from the camera, my mirror is above here. So just adding that all over the face gives it a nice kind of glow. Next I will be using Sephora's Colorful Blush. Don't know where my brush for that one. Oh, there it is. And we're just gonna add that to the cheeks. Add some nice color in there. Next, that's pretty much it for the face area. So next I'm going to be using 3 different colors for the eyes. We're going to do a nice like nude. Then we're going to do some brown and then add on from that. So first color I'll be using is from the Nudes Maybelline New York favorite palette. I mean, I love nude colors. So we'll be using this one. It's kind of pale one. And we're gonna dust that onto the lid. I lost the brush somewhere. So just gonna add that over the eyes. I'm just gonna use this little mirror. Just gonna add that all over the eye. And if you can't really see it, but because it kind of blends in with my skin. Just dusting that all over. Alright, next we are going to use a Sephora color. It may look different on camera, but it's brown. And we're going to add that to this side of the eye. Then we're going to use a blending brush, just kind of blend that in with the nuder color that we put on before. So it looks a little less odd. And then we'll do the same on the other eyelid. Right, then we'll blend that in also. And for all you beauty people out there, you probably already know this, but you do not use the same brush to apply and to blend, because otherwise you're just putting more of the color on and just spreading it everywhere. Next and final color I will be using is from the nude palette, is this shimmery-ish brown. We're going to put on what we have left of the eyelid right here and right here. So and I always recommend having wipes on hand, preferably makeup wipes. If you don't have that, you know, some type of wipe on hand, because trust me, you'll need it. So we're gonna put this on what's left of the eyelid. And, you know, blend that too, so it's not a weird shape. You can, if you want to, if you want the other brown to shimmer a little bit, you could do a very light coat of that shimmer on top of the brown that you already put. And when I say light, I mean light. I mean, we don't need to go crazy. Also, after we do this, blend that a little bit, I will not be using eyeliner. I have a little bit different method for that. That does not require eyeliner. Because I'm not very good at applying eyeliner. So I kind of did my own method. Alright. So now that we have that blended, it looks kind of orange on the screen, but it's not. On to my method I was just talking about. So, how I do this is from this palette, this black right here. I don't do my eyebrows because, as you can see, they're fairly thick and filled in already, so I don't really have to do anything to them. That being said, I use what you would use for your eyebrows, it's the brush that's shaped this way, is I take my white and you kind of wet this brush using the white and you dip it into the black color. And that goes across your eyelid, therefore replacing what would have been your eyeliner. It just kind of accents your eyelash line. And the benefit of using this brush, if you don't need to fill in your eyebrows, is the way it's slanted makes it so much easier to create a nice line, just because of the way it's it's shaped. And for the people who can't do nice lines using actual eyeliner, this is a good way replacement, in my opinion. Do what you gotta do. Now it's complete. You could also do this for under your eye as well. I have really watery eyes, and very sensitive eyes, so, you know, God forbid anything get in there, I'd tear up, and everything from, you know, obviously the bottom of my eye down would be a mess. So I don't put anything down there other than mascara. But again, completely up to you on exactly what you want to do. Yeah, see, there I go again. I just stabbed myself in the eye. Also, the benefit of this brush, if you were to stab yourself in the eye, it would be slightly less painful. Now, the downside of this method for replacing your eyeliner is it might take, you know, more than one coat because you're using eyeshadow instead of actual eyeliner. But the benefit of this, though, is because, you know, when you put on eyeliner and you have to look down for a while because if you looked up, you'd create this black line across the top of your eyelids. Yeah. This avoids that. So, you see that black line? It looks like you have eyeliner, but you don't. So yeah, that's that method. Next for mascara, I'm going to use Outrageous Volume Dramatic Volume Mascara from Sephora. Now, I do love Sephora. I haven't had any complaints so far regarding their products. The only thing I will say about this, it is very clumpy. Now, I'm not sure if that's just because of the one I got, but that's just what I'm having slight trouble with. The color's fantastic. It's just slightly clumpy. But, so I'm just going to apply this to the top. And the bottom. Of my eye. And the benefit of using just a little mascara on the bottom of your lids is it doesn't make, you don't have too much black, you don't look like a raccoon, and it just gives, you know, some color to the bottom of your lids without over dramatizing them, if that's a word. And if you're careful, it requires a lot less cleanup than if you were to try to put a perfect black line under your eye. which I've never had very much luck with. So, do my cleanup here. Then we're going to do a little something extra. Since this is really clumpy, I'm going to take this brush here for eyelashes, and we're going to run the comb side through the eyelashes, and it'll get rid of the clumps. I mean, it probably won't get rid of all of them, but it does a fairly nice job. And you will have that where you'll do like one eye and it's not as clumpy on one side as it is on the other, but the same thing happens with eyeliner when, you know, you get one side perfect and the other one not so much. So here's the eyes. Pretty basic. If you wanted the eyelashes darker, you could. Next, for the lip color, I'm gonna use a gloss. And we're just gonna add that. And then we're just gonna, you know, clean up here and there. And yeah, and then that's pretty much what the makeup look is. And then we take down the hair here. We'll take our hair down. And ta-da! So that was just a simple makeup look. Most of the products were Sephora. Again, if you buy this, just beware of it can possibly be clumpy. All the other products most of them were Maybelline. So if you're looking for a palette like this, I got this surprisingly at Rite Aid. The bronzer also from Rite Aid. And yeah, brushes came from Amazon. And yeah, so just a simple everyday makeup look that you can do. Very easy. Hair was straightened pre-video. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Not sure what the next video will be. Might possibly be a rant video. So stay tuned for that. Also message me on my social medias. letting me know your ideas and all that. Happy Sassy Saturday. See you guys in the next one.